That is faux sure.
Hi, it's Chris. We're getting ready to go live with a 6 o'clock newscast. Nadine's right behind the camera there. We'll check in periodically. Very busy show today. Lots of news, some not so good. Viewer discretion is advised. The weather is good, however. That's what I'm in charge of. So I'll leave you to it.
Yeah. So you guys can watch it too. You have one home.
He has it.
It's good.
He has it. I
I'm
know.
thinking this Monday, our restaurant, it's coming Monday and Friday. I'm gonna take a restaurant for Monday. And I'll let Helen take the restaurant for Friday. Not really expensive. Why not? It's good and it's close. It's close.
Next on KXLY, a high-speed chase on Spokane South Hill ends in a crash. Well, the teenager suffocating as his father frantically tries to pull him from a tree well. He survived. Many skiers don't. Tonight, 3 things that can save your life if you fall into a tree well. And this year's Flu Safe poster revealed how it salutes past race days.
Live from the KXLY News Center in downtown Spokane. This is KXLY 4 News at 6, working for you.
We are on the scene of a developing story in South Spokane County for the last 2 hours now. The Washington State Patrol and Spokane County Sheriff's deputies have been at 65th and Yale. That's where a trooper was injured during a high-speed chase and crash. Good evening. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Nadine Woodward. KXLY, of course, Allie Norton is on the scene there live. And Allie, this trooper has had some close calls before on the job, too.
And he's been with the Washington State Patrol for 35 years now. It's Trooper Joe Passon. This is a photo from him 10 years ago when coincidentally we did a story with him about the dangers of pursuits. Washington State Patrol says Trooper Pass saw a red pickup truck driving on the wrong side of the road near Valley Chapel Road around 4 p.m. He initiated a traffic stop and the driver of the truck fled, and that is when it turned into a pursuit. Spokane County Sheriff's Office heard their call for assistance and engaged, and that deputy attempted a pit, which is a pursuit mobilization technique to spin out the vehicle. That pickup truck did spin out, rotated 180 degrees, and recovered, and right after that, hit the trooper's motorcycle. Trooper Pass was ejected from that motorcycle while the driver of the pickup lost control and rolled over on the truck into the field. The driver and the truck, the trooper were taken to the hospital, but were conscious when they left, so good news there. The driver will be charged with vehicular assault.
Glenn failed to stop. It's pretty clear when he was pitted that we were pretty serious about him stopping. He didn't do so, subsequently hit one of our officers.
The name of the driver has not been released. The WSP does believe that there was indications of alcohol intoxication. They also say that they found drugs inside the vehicle. So now what they're doing is taking pictures of the truck that's on its side right now, as well as the motorcycle, taking pictures of the road, as well as any debris where it left, and essentially creating the crash scene again, or when they send off that evidence to the prosecutor for charges. No roads closed other than the one on 65th, which is just the short one, but Bruce Highway is back open. Reporting live tonight, Allie Norton, KXLY 40.
All right, thank you, Allie. Take a look at these photos. Spokane police need your help locating these 2 children and their mother, who took off with them yesterday afternoon and hasn't been seen since. 28-year-old Crystal Courtness does not have custody of Precious Courtness and Princess Angle. Police are concerned for their safety tonight. If you see them, you're asked to call Crime Check at 456-2233. Well, Chris, boy, it feels more like spring out there than it does winter.
Yes, except in the mornings.
Yeah.
Then there is quite a bit of a Christmas to the air. Here is the place we started off this morning. 23 in Spokane, 23 degrees in Coeur d'Alene. That 23 in Spokane is the second coolest reading of the month. 18 in Deer Park, 27 in Bonners Ferry, as well as in Lewiston. It was 26 this morning in Moses Lake. Our high temperatures across the region just a little bit above average in the 40s and 50s, and will be be a little bit warmer tomorrow. Temperatures right now are dropping quickly with mostly clear skies, light winds, and fairly dry air. We'll be down in the 20s and 30s for overnight lows tonight. Here's a look at our satellite and radar. We do have an upper level trough approaching, riding over a ridge of high pressure. It is weakening as it approaches the coast, and there's not going to be much left of it other than a few high and mid-level clouds drifting through late tonight and tomorrow. So we're looking at partly cloudy skies in your day planner for tomorrow. 28 degrees to start the day, 40 at noon, on our way to a high of 48. It gets even warmer in the 7-day forecast, but there's also a return to wet weather. I'll have all of that coming up in just a few minutes. Nadine.
A warning if you have children watching tonight. Our next story contains graphic details and may be upsetting. It was a tough day in federal court for jurors who had to watch more than 8 minutes of child porn made by former VA doctor Craig Morgenstern. Morgenstern is charged with 35 counts, including aggravated sexual assault, production of child porn, and taking children across state lines for his own sexual gratification. KXLY Aaron Luna was being reported today.
Nadine, prosecutors called several witnesses to show Morgenstern used his position at the VA to get drugs he would then use to sedate children and sexually assault them. Morgenstern's trail of sexual abuse stretches from Washington to Idaho, Tennessee, and Mississippi, where prosecutors said he abused children between the ages of 12 and 16, with one victim even younger. In 2014, a young boy escaped from Morgenstern's 9-mile home and called police, telling them Morgenstern drugged him and sexually assaulted him. Inside the home, agents found thousands of images of child porn and 5 videos from 2008 that Morgenstern made with minors. In all those videos, experts said the children appeared to be unconscious. Morgenstern sobbed quietly as the jury watched these videos. We also heard from an NRRN today that the victim in 2014 tested positive for benzodiazepine, a type of sedative and anti-anxiety medication. If convicted on these charges, or at least one of these charges, Morgenstern could get life in prison. Reporting in the studio tonight, I'm Aaron Luna, KXLY 4 News.
Thank you, Aaron. Spokane City Council looking for voter approval this April of an emergency management property tax levy. It would be a continuation of a levy that is set to expire at the end of the year. It would set the levy rate at 50 cents per $1,000 of assessed property. One of Spokane's medical examiners has ruled a doctor found in the Spokane River accidentally drowned. Firefighters pulled John Marshall's body from the water in January, just downstream of the Monroe Street Bridge. And that's what KXLY 4's Jeff Humphrey joins us now live, where some people having a hard time believing that this was an accident, Jeff.
And again, it's not hard to imagine someone quickly drowning in a lot of white water that flows underneath this bridge. It is a little bit more difficult to comprehend. An able-bodied man accidentally falling off the bridge, and this is where Spokane medical examiner says that Dr. Marshall was killed. You recall initially Spokane police said that it did not appear that Marshall had gone off the bridge just because he didn't have the broken bones that comes along with fall. However, X-rays later showed Marshall did suffer the fractures consistent with the plunge for the bridge, and that led major crime detectives to spend hours looking at video from nearby surveillance crossing the bridge. Right now,
that's a gorgeous shot of the river, the falls, and the bridge. My gosh. Oh, this story.
We're not looking at foul play in this case. So, aside from that, we're looking at all other possibilities. Detective Assessment has worked very diligently on this case and continuing to follow up on some other leads and other information on this case, but it hasn't quite finished his investigation yet.
Spokane police say Marshall's death should not deter people from enjoying the Centennial Trail, maybe because detectives have not found conclusive evidence that shows this was a homicide or a suicide. The medical examiner, at least right for now, listing this incident as an accident. Reporting live in Spokane, Jeff Humphrey, KXLY.
All right, thank you, Jeff. Well, GOP presidential candidate Ted Cruz could visit North Idaho. A tentative plan for Cruz to visit Post Falls on March 7th is set up. That was confirmed by a member of the Kootenai County Republican Central Committee, but there is no guarantee of Cruz's visit. Spokane's medical community could be growing. KXLY 4's John Hendricks is tracking that story. John.
Nadine, Gonzaga and UW say they plan to make a major announcement tomorrow morning. Another med school be headed to the city. That story coming up at 6. 6:30.
We've seen some amazing changes inside the Humane Society. I'm going to take you outside and show you what is almost done. Chris?
There are more sunny, warm days in the forecast, but there's rain in the 7-day outlook. That's next. Nadine?
Yes.
Someone in the chat room would like for us to throw just one diva-like fit because we're so, you know.
Will you two keep it down out there?
Hey,
I'm
you
trying to
just
do
knock
my
it out. Don't be
stuff.
talking to us.
We'll do it live!
What does this mean to play us out? What does that mean?
What's in the box?
What's in the box? Yes.
There you go.
We don't throw a lot of fits
Actually,
around
you and
here.
Oso could be doing movie lines, just the two of you.
That's a good idea.
Kate, we pulled off your craziness. How'd you like that? Woohoo! Lordy, you're just throwing us all kinds of stuff. I saw that. That was impressive, I must say. Okay. I'll get on the, I'm not even on Facebook right now, and see what y'all are saying. It was one heck of a first segment. I'm more than halfway there. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Oh, video's freezing. Oh, Michelle, I do not want to take the plunge in Priest River. I know it's a great cause, but that is jumping in the Ponderay River is something we should do for a great cause. No. I know there's lots of good people who are doing it though, and that's fabulous. I will applaud them and support them and encourage them, but I can't do that.
You will applaud them? Is that what you
Yes.
said?
I will applaud them, I will support them, but I'm not going to. Oh, that's funny.
Okay, I'm going to do another. Your forecast first for tonight, mostly clear skies, 28 degrees for an overnight low, not quite as cool as it was this morning. Tomorrow, a high of 48 degrees with partly cloudy skies, another beautiful day. Our high today, 46. 42 is our average high now. We start the day off at a cool 23. No precipitation out at the airport, where right now it's 41 degrees. We do have a few high and mid-level clouds moving through. Our dew point at 24, northeast winds at 6 miles per hour. It's clear and already getting cold in Coeur d'Alene. It's 36. Dew point is at 21, northeast winds at 5 miles per hour. On our satellite and radar, we do have a ridge of high pressure in place. However, this upper level trough, which was quite impressive 24 hours ago, it is weakening as it runs into the brick wall of high pressure in place, is strong enough that it is sending a few clouds through our ridge. We will see our moonlight filter through the clouds and be partly cloudy tomorrow, not quite as sunny as it was today. Otherwise, this ridge of high pressure is holding tough and will through Friday, and then it will begin breaking down, allowing some precipitation in overnight Friday and into Saturday in the form of valley rain and, unfortunately, only high mountain snow. Overnight lows tonight will be down in the 20s and lower 30s around the region. Our highs tomorrow in the 40s and 50s. 49 in Spokane Valley, 55 in Lewiston, 45 tomorrow in Omak, and 43 in Bonners Ferry. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Partly cloudy tomorrow, mostly sunny Thursday and Friday. Friday up to 54 degrees. Then the rain comes in for Saturday. Looks like we'll keep the showers in the mountains on Sunday with dry conditions elsewhere. A little bit cooler heading into next week, back down into the 40s after a few days in the 50s, but it is certainly feeling like spring.
Oh, man.
over the weekend with the new snow. So was it like spring skiing or did it?
No, it was not quite that corn snow that you get in the
stuff.
spring. It was great skiing, and there's plenty of snow. Should last us quite a while up there.
Good to know. All right, thanks a lot, Chris. And Keith, college basketball, that season is coming to a close.
Yeah, already.
Yeah.
Doesn't it seem like it shouldn't be? But
It went
here we
fast.
are, just a week left for the WCC, 2 weeks left for the Big Skies. We're going to check in with the Zags, Eagles, Vandals, all that coming up. Plus the Spokane Empire getting ready to open up their home schedule. First time this year you get to see them in person. They're 1-0 this year. You're going to hear from them coming up next in sports. Did you have a problem with that, Lisa? What is it?
That's why
I'm going to tell all people watching the bumpy feed that Lisa right there was trying to run your camera you're watching, plus run the camera everybody else is watching at the same time.
Yeah.
And there's only so many. You only have so many hands. So it was everything she could do not to drop that on the ground, which is why I was laughing on the big camera because I saw all that happening.
Yeah. Good work
Awesome
there, Lisa.
effort.
You are amazing.
So NIC's heading out to the...
Okay, so I started the bar. What will be?
This is hard.
Whatever will be, will be. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Okay.
So I'll point it towards sports.
Hey guys. Our wonderful Lisa pointed the camera this way. How you all doing? My goodness sakes alive. We have lots of stuff. Oh, and then we have extreme. I'm looking ahead to the next half hour because this is my chance to do that. And we're coming up on sports, and you guys are going to be able to see Keith wearing actual pants tonight.
It's time to put my pants on today.
Time to put your big boy pants on.
Because I have to go to a concert.
Oh, that's right.
So I dressed up. I wore jeans.
Your daughter's playing the flute.
What concert are you going to?
My daughter's concert.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
And
It's like several schools. I
yeah.
guess.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna be late, and I hope that hers hasn't gone yet.
And then you're taking the night off.
I guess.
Good.
I was like,
Why not?
He's like, there's no reason for you to come back. I'm like,
Yeah.
I know, but
Yeah.
if that thing goes late, I'll be glad when I get there. Who knows how long that's gonna last?
Watch out for your one on camera.
Uh-huh. Hardy har har.
I just can't do this on the one on camera. Are we roboing? Everybody ready to robo? Here we go. Oh yeah. With the clarinet. Oh, the drums. Got the drums. Give me a little trombone. Trombone. There we go. Nice.
Oh, look at that.
With only 1 week left in the conference season, there's a question that keeps getting asked about Gonzaga basketball. Will this be the year that the streak ends? Now, the Zags have been to 17 straight NCAA tournaments, but for the first time since 2007, this team is looking at the WCC tournament as perhaps the only way into March Madness this season. Zags' record is decent at 21-7, but no wins against anyone in the top RPI 155 since November. That last team we're talking about, 2007, almost broke the streak. They won their regular season title outright, something the Zags are going to need help to accomplish this year. Well, they're going to have San Diego coming up on Thursday night. The Toreros are in last place and got beat by 58 at BYU on Saturday. Only 2 games left in this regular season. Washington State Cougars are in a world of hurt, losers their last 13 games. Now a trip to take on the 13th ranked Ducks. Now the Ducks are 19-point favorites in Vegas. We'll see if they can keep within that. You can listen live on 100.3 and 920 KXLY. Eastern Eagles saw their 7-game winning streak come to an end on Saturday against Portland State. Now they have the week off with only Saturday's game with Idaho. So it's a good time to get some teaching in. No better time than off of a loss. So while every team would love to win every game they play, sometimes a loss comes at a better time than others. That's where they are this week in Cheney.
I'm very aware of what the weaknesses of our team are. And, you know, when they show their ugly head, it gets 18 to 21-year-olds attention and focus.
Yeah, right.
So every coach loves their team learn lessons through winning, but sometimes it takes a step back to take the next step forward.
The Eagles and the Idaho Vandals in Memorial Gym in Moscow should be a fun one. You can always listen live on 700 ESPN to Eagle basketball or 92.5 FM to Vandal basketball in North Idaho. On the women's side, the Gonzaga Bulldogs are in a very unusual spot as they head into the last week of the regular season. They're 9-7 in conference play in 5th place. Now, Zags have had a stranglehold on the WCC for a decade now, so now they get to play the role of an underdog. Add to it, they can build some momentum heading into their conference tournament as the last two opponents are teams in the top half of the standings.
It's a good chance to get our confidence back and we're at a high note into the conference tournament, but it's not going to be a cakewalk. We have BYU and San Diego, but at the same time, we always come out ready to play against them because we know it's a big game that they want to knock us off, especially at home. So it's nothing we can just sleep through. We have to bring our A game for sure.
Final home games this year for Gonzaga. First up, San Diego, Thursday night, 6 o'clock tip-off in the Kennel. Spokane Empire had only 2 weeks to go through training camp and prepare for their first game of the season. All of that worked out as the Empire got a 2-score win at Tri-Cities on Saturday. So now they have a better idea of what team they can be. They say getting that first game out of the way is almost a relief. Now they can just settle down and focus on preparing for this week's game.
But now I feel more comfortable with the game. You know, I feel like my future ready to dominate this game. That game helps us a lot now, so there's a lot of rookies out here who guys see the game, so they got to kind of feel for the game now. So I think the second game should be a lot better.
Home opener for Spokane. It's Buck Night in the Spokane Arena. You can always listen live all season long on 700 ESPN. Our coverage beginning 30. Spokane Chiefs back on the ice tomorrow night as they host Prince George. The Chiefs trail Portland by just a point for third place in the U.S. Division. Puck will drop tomorrow at 7 o'clock.
Let's hope they do it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we've got an amazing story that is playing out at the Shadle High School basketball court, and our Katie Curry was there this afternoon. All right, thank you, Katie. Keith, your favorite time of the newscast.
Give stuff away time.
It's our great gas and grocery giveaway sponsored by Yokes and Senex Zip Trip. And you could be a winner just like Joanna here. Tonight's secret word, your favorite guy.
Derek!
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are pretty tight.
We got a few Dereks here.
We do. Which one are we talking about?
I don't know, but I think they're
show,
spelled the same.
Your chance to win $100 in gas and groceries. Just go to our website, KXLY.com, or the KXLY4 Facebook page. That's where you enter tonight's secret word. And then anyone who does is eligible for a grand prize drawing of $1,000 to spend at Fred's Appliance. Good luck. Well, have fun at the concert.
Yes. What did it say?
Yes.
What did it say?
I was wondering, well, I guess we keep the word up there.
Oh, okay. I'm glad. I thought, by the sounds of it, I put something dirty in there or something.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you're probably right. Somebody wants a shout out for somebody. Where'd that one go? How do I go up and down here? Oh.
Put it like on
Somebody wants to give a shout out to Peggy for being the best mom ever. I can't do that because my mom's the best mom ever. But I bet Peggy's close. We love you, Peggy.
Peggy. Well, nice that somebody wanted to give you a shout out for being the best mom ever.
That's right.
Gosh. Billy up to the bar, peoples. Gots to go. I'll see you in a sec. Oh, I might be. Do you in the
In the next block? In the E block? Oh, yeah, I'm in the next half hour.
Oh, I'm putting them in right now. I'm putting them in right now. Okay.
She's putting them in right now.
Brownies?
Put them in. There's some going in the, probably not.
Ooey gooey brownies, I hope so.
Brownies.
I love brownies. I love brownies with nuts in them and caramel in them. Oh my gosh. I love any kind of brownies, actually.
Such a good girl during
I
Lent.
know you gave up all sugar. So how's that going?
Actually, pretty good. It's not as hard as I thought it would be.
Do you give yourself a Sunday free day, or do you just do it full on 40
I
days?
do it full on.
Yeah, good. That's the real sacrifice. You're not supposed to have a cheat day during Lent. Come on.
No, I can make it 40 days.
Yes. Robbie, no cheating on the treats. Nope. I don't know who started this cheat on Sunday thing. No, it wasn't the...
It wasn't the
Okay, here we go.
Lord.
Well, it's no groovy shoe, stinky sneaker, or rubber chicken spirit basketball game, but it's just as important. They may be rivals, but today Rogers and Shadle students came together to show support for special education students. And KXLY4's Katie Curry has the game highlights.
Well, it is a basketball rivalry known.
There's Katie. Is this going straight to the break?
It is a chance for them to tell me what we're going to do by athletes and their community.
Oh, I do? All right. I didn't bring my script over there, so that's all right. Bloomsday, okay. That's right. I will trust Kate. Think you're saying I shouldn't? Sucker, sucker! Oh, Lisa, you're the sweetest person ever. Seriously. See, Lisa doesn't want me to, because she knows Kate too well. She knows Kate will try to mess me up out here. She is adorable, isn't she? She is really cute. What was it? Oh.
Ultimately winning the game 40-30.
To go back to Rogers tomorrow, tell
Aww.
everybody that we beat Shadle. I scored 6 points for my school.
Reporting in Spokane,
Oh, that's great.
KXLY4 News.
Great story. Well, Bloomies rejoice. The 40th annual Bloomsday race will be here before you know it. Are you ready? Race director Don Cardong unveiled the new 2016 official race poster today. Steve Merriman of Sigma Design created it. It features 2 Bloomsday finishers, their image made out of old race t-shirts, logos, and other art. Cardong says it is hard to believe that Lilac City has kept the tradition going strong for 4 decades. Lilac. I don't say lilac, lilac. I say lilac. How do you guys say it? Bloomsday organizers also announced a new app for your phone that should make race day easier. There are only 67 days until the starting gun goes off. Will you say lilac, Rob? Lilac? You're a lac. You're lilac. I like lilac.
I'm not let.
Hey, that's the first half hour down.
You say lilac.
Let's,
You will be starting the first one.
again at the bar? Hey, I should have just stayed there. Okay, let me see here. Let me see. I gotta see.
Who needs to go fall on a treadmill at the
So,
gym when you
John,
get to do this all day?
what? Really? I don't mind. And then go to the mega after weather? Or during weather? Okay. I get to stay here, John.
That's just more work for me.
Oh no, it's more work for Lisa. Sorry, Lisa. Thanks, Rob. Oh, Lisa. So are you covering the announcement too tomorrow? Of course you are. You'll know more by then.
Mayor's gonna be there.
Yes.
KXLY is gonna be there.
And what are they? Well, you don't know.
John Hendricks
What?
is going to be there.
Oh, I'll be there.
Oh, that's all we need to know. As long as you're there. Home and yard show. I haven't been there forever. I always get in trouble when I go. I want to redo everything in my house. Oh, I like those. Pods were cool. I'm already redoing one room in my house. Well, it's my daughter's old bedroom we're redoing. Or a spare room. Or a guest room. Wow. Seems kind of warm out here, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Good, I'm glad I'm not the only one who thinks so.
I'm dying, but I probably shouldn't have worn boots and a
You
sweater
shouldn't have worn
today.
boots. You have to remember, you got a lot of running around in the studio during these newscasts.
I know, but I get sick of wearing the same thing every day.
Yeah, I know.
Live from the KXLY News Center in downtown Spokane. This is KXLY 4 News at 6:30. Working for you.
Well, first there were no medical schools in Spokane. Now there could be two. Gonzaga and the University of Washington expected to make a major announcement tomorrow. KXLY4's John Hendricks working for you. And John, what were you able to find out today?
Well, both universities, city leaders, and those close to the campus's inner workings are staying tight-lipped about tomorrow morning's announcement. But there are some clues pointing to another med school coming to Spokane.
Robbie's talking to me while I'm trying to roll the prompter. So you know what that means. I have no idea what you're saying.
Better get this.
Yeah. Where did that music come from, Robbie? Oh. And you know what? That open is so long, I'm never quite sure when to start talking. I just kind of wait and wait and wait. Yeah.
We needed to at least talk with them, at least explore what it is that they have in mind. UW has had a med school presence in Spokane as part of the way.
Forgot to put in something to clear the font.
Had plans to expand. But with WSU opening its own medical school here, UW needed a new partner.
So I need to go to Mega pretty soon here.
Do you want me to leave both boxes?
I'm about to kick you off your post, your pedestal there.
Yeah, she'll make her box.
3. So through March. Oh no, actually. Okay. All right. Fine. Just cut me out of this show, Kate.
Ooh, can you cut me?
Where am I? Oh, there you go. Oh, I was way ahead of myself here.
Tomorrow morning, the two universities will announce their plans. Mayor David Condon and other business leaders will also be on hand. We will be there as well. We'll share the news on KXLY.com and our social media accounts as soon as we get it. Reporting in studio tonight, John Hendricks, KXLY 4 News.
Temperatures running a bit above average today with plenty of sunshine. We are at 46 in Spokane, 46 degrees today in Coeur d'Alene, 45 for Bonners Ferry and Sandpoint, and in the 50s in Moses Lake and Lewiston. Temperatures right now are in the 30s and 40s. We're dropping fast in Deer Park and Sandpoint. Clear skies, dry air, light winds. We are going to be headed down into the 20s in most locations overnight tonight, although we will have a few more high clouds drifting through tonight. and tomorrow than what we saw today. A ridge of high pressure definitely in place, but this upper level trough is making its way over the ridge, bringing the clouds along with it. It'll be partly cloudy tomorrow in your day planner. 28 degrees to start the day, 40 at noon. Our high tomorrow, 48 degrees, about 5 degrees above average. I'll be back with your 7-day outlook and your March, April, May forecast. That's coming up in just a few minutes. Stay tuned.
I'm looking forward to that. Thanks a lot, Chris. Around the Northwest tonight, 2 people destroyed a home just south of Port Orchard. That blast, so powerful, it completely leveled the home, even blew out windows of a nearby elementary school. Former Spokane City Councilwoman Nancy McLaughlin has been chosen as the newest Spokane County Commissioner. The Republican was picked yesterday to replace outgoing Commissioner Todd Milkey, who resigned to become Chief Executive of Greater Spokane, Inc. Voters will choose a new commissioner for the seat in the upcoming November election, and she says she plans to run for it. Well, the Extreme team is busy, busy, busy. Yes, the team tackling a complete overhaul of the Spokane Humane Society. The team spent last week demolishing the aging interior, and this week they're working on paint and floors. The Humane Society says in his focus its mission on the animals over the years and not spending money on the building or upgrade. So Mark Peterson has stepped in to rescue the rescuers. And Mark, what'd you get done today?
Well, I got to tell you, this is a great day. We had a lot of help. And in fact, one time we had not only from Kirkland, you hear about them, a group of kids that came out, but also the Kirkland Casino and Resort. They brought up a bunch of employees to help us, and they stayed here for several hours reworking the employee volunteer room. So that's very cool. But we also got a lot of work outside.
Awesome. So he's going to go to a nice go to the break.
We were trying to get things painted. We really made some big efforts on getting things not only cleaned up but ready for tomorrow. But I want to show you what we did today. Take a look at the front of this building. It is now completely different than it was when we started. We've taken out all the old rock. We've got we've got a new storefront door that's going in tomorrow. And down
that looks
here,
really nice.
We've prepped this through last pounder excavation and part of the job support crew that we're going to put in pavers that are 4 foot by 6 foot pavers. They weigh about 2,700 pounds each. Trust me, when they go down, they're not going anywhere.
Wow.
We didn't have that help that I talked about. They were up
And he's going right to Grace, and he knows. Oh, there we go.
These guys and gals love being here today.
That's right, Mark. And they traveled 4 hours to get here today. They said they were just so excited to take part in this great cause.
Oh.
The Spokane Humane Society was bustling today as the Extreme team worked on the interior of the building.
All this work that we're doing is designed with because
Students from the Curlew Job Corps made the road trip over to Spokane to volunteer.
We're honored to be here. We're honored to be doing something like this. And it's just great for us and it's great for you guys as well.
The Curlew Job Corps is a no-cost program that helps students ages 16 through 24 improve their lives through technical and academic training.
I found out about Job Corps through my high school principal, and she recommended it, and I was really interested in it, and I thought it would be a great opportunity. And it has been so far. Job Corps has been great.
Oh, we've got some
this at the Humane Society today.
open space.
Great cause.
These carpentry apprentice students got their hands dirty today, installing drywall, fiberglass panels, and more.
It's awesome. I love what the Humane Society does. You know, they
Okay,
take
thanks for running
animals
this.
So they don't
I'm
have
kind of looking
to be
ahead here.
euthanized and, you know, it's amazing what they do.
These students say they're excited to be out of Curlew and helping out for a good cause.
I'm enjoying myself.
Oh, Mindy, I did not see that
like being out
right up about Keith in this.
And the Extreme team will be out here throughout the rest of the week and starting tomorrow on Good Morning Northwest at 5 a.m.
I say coupon.
Says there will be a lot more action coming up then. Reporting live in North Spokane tonight, Grace Sisler, KXLY 4 News.
Oh, great to have the extra help, and what a great opportunity for those students too. Thanks a lot, Grace. Well, it is a danger on the slopes. Those tree wells. Coming up, some amazing video of a boy falling victim and how to save yourself if you ever find yourself in a similar situation. Do you have a news tip or a story idea, maybe something we can help you out with? Give us a call, 324-4004. It gets you right into our newsroom. You can also join the conversation on Facebook and Twitter. Just search KXLY 4 News. Oh, thank you. Thank you for that. Thanking yous. All right, I have not seen Ape in the Space. Yeah, take a look at that. In the final frontier gets. Yeah. What happened? He not fit. What? How did that happen? That is so, yeah, that is not like him. Oh my gosh. Walker Stillman. The new heights. He goes to Champaign in Indiana. This photo of him as he jumped during a game. Oh, the float boy. He's levitating just to prove. Huh. That's pretty cool. All right. Time for Chris Crocker weather.
I am going to do the weather.
Chris is hosting the 6 o'clock hour, and she's about to do the. Oh. Yeah, do some what's happenings. Chris is doing a great job. Ooh, here we go.
Reports for today, there have been 16 tornadoes.
Ooh, look up.
I'm not quite ready to do the weather yet.
Ooh. Are you guys gonna like Chris's forecast? That donut looked really good.
I love donuts.
I love pastries. If that's my one, I could do without candy. I could do without any other kind of sweets, but pastry is like a cinnamon roll, like a honkin' homemade cinnamon roll would be the death of me. Oh, I used to love cinnamon. You know, I can't eat those now though because they're too rich.
I don't like cinnamon. I feel like they smell. I think their smell is false advertising.
Oh.
They don't taste as, you know, Krispy
Oh.
Kreme is my
Yeah.
be all and all.
Stand by.
Huh.
I like the cinnamon. Lots of it. Well, even the Final Frontier gets boring from time to time. So, look at this.
Oh my.
Astronaut Mark Kelly dressed up in a gorilla suit and burst out of a bag on the International Space Station, terrorizing a fellow astronaut in the process. That would be scary. Kelly posted the video to his Twitter account. No explanation was given, just a quizzical tweet from Kelly stating, "I thought you said you had things under control up there." That's pretty funny.
Hilarious. Well, here's a workout almost anyone can get on board with, the wine workout. April Story posted this quick exercise video to her Facebook page using wine as motivation. The California mom received a not-so-sobering response to the workout. The clip has been viewed more than 18 million times. Even George Takei commented. Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. We'll meet the latest viral star. This is Walker Stillman. Now, he's taking high school basketball to new heights. He goes to Champaign High in Indiana. This photo of him was taken as he jumped during the game, and it has been circulating. In fact, he's being called Float Boy, even Jesus, because it appears he is levitating. Look at how high he is. Well, just to prove this wasn't Photoshop, the high school released a video. Take a look at this game. There he goes. Wow. He says he is shocked by all the hubbub that move created.
And the recruiters are now calling.
Yeah, they're taking note for sure. They're taking note of your forecast because this weather is spectacular.
I know you like it warm.
I do like it sunshine.
And we are now looking out March, April, May in the forecast focus, and it's just for you. Let's start with our temperatures. This is the forecast from the Centers for Climate Prediction. Those are the NOAA climatologists who spend their entire days working on long-range forecasts. And again, this is March, April, May. And this is very typical El Nino spring. El Nino still influencing our weather pattern with very strong signal of above average ski down here, and a area of below average temperatures in the southern plains and the southwest, but pretty much slam dunk. Boy, that has been the way it has been for most of the winter. Precipitation, meanwhile, it's a little more iffy. Still showing a very strong southern branch of the jet stream, which is typical in an El Nino year, but we have not been missing out on the precipitation in the northwest during this El Nino year. So I would say I would not hang my hat on this particular forecast, but it looks like it is going to be a warm spring, and whether it is drier than average remains to be seen. Meanwhile, tornado outbreak in the southeast today. A number of tornadoes, 16 reported so far, and one tornado warning right now in the panhandle of Florida. A number of severe thunderstorm warnings in effect for that system, as we see some cold air running into the warm, moist air. Here's a look at our national current conditions, and you can pick out the front right here. It goes from 44 in Dallas to 69 in New Orleans, 52 right now in Atlanta. Meanwhile, a little bit of cold air in the Rockies, 39 in Salt Lake, 34 in Denver, and 28 right now in Albuquerque, but it's starting to look a little more like spring on this map. 50s right now in Seattle and Portland, and the 60s in Los Angeles and Phoenix. It's 41 right now in Spokane. We've had a few high and mid-level clouds drifting through. Dew point is at 24, northeast winds at 8 miles per hour. Those clouds may keep things just a little bit warmer than it was this morning. We got down to 23 this morning, looking at 28 tomorrow morning. Meanwhile, with clear skies, it is a temperature free fall in Coeur d'Alene, already down to 36, and until those high and mid-level clouds come in, it's going to keep dropping. Here's a look at our satellite and radar. High pressure is in control, but it is not strong enough to keep these clouds out. Just an upper level trough that was quite strong yesterday continues to weaken. All it's going to do is filter our moonlight overnight tonight. No precipitation coming out of these clouds. Here is your 7-day forecast, and it is warming up. 48 tomorrow, 50 on Thursday with mostly sunny skies, 52 on Friday. Our ridge of high pressure begins breaking down on Saturday with some rain Saturday and a high of 50. Only high mountain snow Saturday. Some mountain showers possible on Sunday, but dry down in the valleys, and more rain possible on Monday. Looks like it is going to be a beautiful spring in the inland northwest. We've had back-to-back really nice springs here.
Because spring can take a long time to launch, but this year, last year, it came early.
Right.
I don't know what's up, but I'm liking it a lot. Thanks a lot, Chris. Well, tonight on Marvel's Agent Carter, Peggy and Jarvis try to stop Whitney Frost's dangerous plan. You guys watch this show, don't you? That's what I figured.
You should have seen that coming.
You knew that was going to happen, Chris, didn't you?
I did.
Chris knew that was going to happen. Here's a look at all of ABC's primetime lineup tonight. We will be right back. Spokane Empire! How's it going?
Pretty good.
Exciting to have you guys here and the team. Yeah, you want to do a picture? Come over here. Chris, come sit down. Yeah. And then you guys stand behind us, and Lisa will take pictures.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. What's your name?
JJ.
JJ.
Nice to meet you.
Nadine.
Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you too.
All right. Glad to have a picture with you.
Dream
Oh
right
boy,
now.
you guys are tall.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
We're not all those cute dancers.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, then hold on. Hold on. Hold on. You ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
All right.
Thank you.
Oh, you betcha.
Where are you from originally?
Texas, Florida.
Oh, no
Florida.
kidding.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you freezing?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
It's
boy.
like 40s. They're shutting my school down right now. So.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we wouldn't be going to school right now.
Where in Texas?
Diboll, Texas. It's a farm, alfalfa farm town.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I heard it's
Here we
really
go.
like Houston.
Yep, it
yeah.
gets hot.
Okay,
It gets hot
oh
dry.
yeah,
So
well,
I'm-
then it would be
I'm
cold
ready
for
for that,
you
though.
then,
Yeah, I
wanna
40s.
feel that.
Yeah, it'll be
And
nice.
whereabouts in Florida?
About Orlando.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
I do know Orlando.
Orlando, where, Texas?
Diboll, Texas.
Where's that?
It's about Houston, about
Oh, okay.
2.5 hours
sure,
out.
Sure, okay.
We have
Well, I was
visitors.
just telling, in that you'll like our summers because we don't have humidity here.
I'm
It's
excited for
dry.
that.
So I
I
can
am
wait
very
to-
excited.
Dry.
for
Got a
that.
lot of
Beautiful
Around what
summer,
time does it
go
start
visit.
getting hot?
Huh?
Around what time does it start getting hot?
Oh, it might be earlier this year, though, right? Maybe?
Well, yeah, last year it was June. But
Yeah.
it doesn't get hot by your standards.
Yeah.
And it is a dry heat. It makes a
Oh, I'm
big
gonna wear
difference.
some.
Our heat index
Are you gonna
actually
wear some
goes
right now?
down.
You are.
Like, it could
But
be
you're doing
90,
top
but it
stories.
feels like it's 84.
Top story
That's
and
awesome.
trees.
Yeah, that's been
Well,
fun.
sorry,
Well,
boys.
thank you.
Thank you.
all. Y'all have a
Take
great day.
care. You too.
Oh, yeah, I did. I just saw all that stuff. Take care, you guys.
Thank you.
See ya. That's funny on that programming things. I never know when to start talking. Yeah, but I mean, it's kind of like how you just kind of have to feel it out. Is that the deal? I don't know. I saw something, but it was, oh, okay. Checking our top stories on KXLY 4 News tonight, a Washington State trooper identified as Joe Pass has been taken to the hospital following a high-speed chase and crash. Happened at 65th and Yale in Spokane County, South Spokane County. Pass was chasing the driver of a red truck when it crashed. That suspect also hurt and taken to the hospital. A tough day for the jury, sitting on the trial of former VA doctor Craig Morgenstern. The men and women who will decide the accused child molester's fate had to watch the videos that he made of himself engaging in sex acts with children. The jury was visibly shaken, and Morgenstern broke down in tears at one point. Well, his death ruled accidental, but Spokane police are still investigating the death of John Marshall, the VA doctor who disappeared while on a jog on the Centennial Trail. Right now, the only thing police are certain of was that he wasn't pushed into the water, and it wasn't a homicide. They don't know if he slipped and fell or if it was a suicide. And take a look at these photos. Spokane police need your help locating these two children and their mother. They were taken, they took off yesterday afternoon. They haven't been seen since. 28-year-old Crystal Courtness does not have custody of Precious Courtness or Princess Angle, and police are concerned tonight for their safety. If you see them, you're asked to call Crime Check at 456-2233. Well, before you go skiing this weekend, a winter warning. This video showing a father rescuing his son, viewed more than 1 million times now, and highlighting the hidden dangers of tree wells. You know, the soft snow around the base of a tree, it accounts for 20% of all ski deaths. Neil Karlinski has more.
A father and son backcountry ski outing turned into a heart-pounding fight
Well,
for
those guys
seconds.
were nice.
15-year-old Ethan Goss disappears amidst the trees. You okay? He's fallen out of sight in that tree well.
Tree wells, and then
Winston Goss digs his son out, avoid frightening suffocation. Here we go, here we go. Here we go. Again.
oh,
The video now viewed more than
Wow.
1 million times online as this father uses each close call to warn others, calling it the most frightening experience he's ever had as a parent.
I remember sitting there and watching the video with him, and my leg was shaking just a bit. It was pretty emotional afterwards. It was a true moment, you know, for me to pull him out.
I'm kind of near death experience.
Yeah.
Never expect something like that to happen to you. Once it does, it's kind of shocking.
It's hard to see until you're right here up close, but branches block so much snow that there's a lot less under the trees, and it's not packed like this snow here. So one step down there and you sink another 6 feet at least. A safety video put out by the Northwest Avalanche Institute shows just how paralyzing it can be. A staggering 90% of skiers who fall in tree wells fail to get themselves out without help, accounting for 20%.
Especially if you go in head first.
In this dramatic video,
Have you ever fallen in a tree well?
A snowboarder is buried while his friend's camera rolls. Once he's partially
Is that what you call it?
you can see just how helpless and contorted he was. Legs and one arm stuck
Look at that!
like cement.
Can be really scary because if you hit the tree, you can knock a lot of the snow that's on the tree off, and that can pile on top of you as well.
If you do fall in,
Oh,
the experts say
see,
you
they
should
are
put
going
a
head
hand
first.
in front of your face to clear a place to breathe. Hug the tree if possible, and use it as leverage to push yourself out. And finally, and most importantly, always ski with a buddy and keep each other in sight. That's what saves Ethan.
My throat hurts right now. I was trying so hard to get snow away from my face, but it just kept coming down.
You might hear somebody who's in a well, but it doesn't really touch home until you actually have someone that you know or someone, well, like a loved one, fall in.
Neil Karlinski, ABC News, Snoqualmie Pass, Washington.
And mm-hmm. Okay. Well, Kate, why don't you come out here and chit-chat with us? Well, geez, we could. I don't think they're still. Oh, was that like a random visit?
I think they might have been radio.
Oh, they were doing radio, huh?
Oh, they were doing
Yeah, they're at the radio.
Oh, they still are. But then we get to chatting and we'd never shut up. Garden planting happening. Ordered heirloom tomatoes. Oh my gosh. Heirloom, where's the?
It's over there.
Where? Oh, there? Hey, oh, Mindy. Heirloom tomatoes are the bomb.
I enjoy them.
They are my favorite. Homegrown tomatoes. If there's one thing to have in the garden, it's tomatoes.
I love tomatoes.
Mm-hmm. They cannot be duplicated at all. I didn't. What is so? Mindy was asking about. Is it CU current? Current or I don't know what that.
I don't know what that is. I don't either.
I wonder if it's like a Valley paper or something. Tim from Dallas, Texas.
Hi, Tim.
Dallas, awesome. I've been by the airport there. I've been to San Antonio. I've been to Houston. I've been to Galveston, but I have not been to Dallas. We're in Dallas. Oh, he's in Lubbock, but in Dallas for meetings. Oh, the station. Love Southwest Airlines. I love Southwest Airlines. Tim, good for you. Oh, okay. Coming up on KXLY 4 News at 11, after Marvel's Agent Carter, deadly storms ripping through the South. Look at this, demolishing mobile home parks, tearing the roofs off of buildings. And President Obama lays out his plan to close Guantanamo Bay. We'll have that and much more coming up tonight on KXLY 4 News.
We have some more pretty weather in our forecast. Partly cloudy tomorrow with a high of 48. We're into the 50s for Thursday and Friday. Those temperatures between 5 and 10 degrees above average. Actually 54 even more than that. Rain comes in force.
We were talking about the Bloomsday poster for this year's race being unveiled today. So 67 days
until the big race. That kind of weather is probably some of the best training weather. No excuses, right?
I've always said I'd like to do a study to see if the forecast, if nice springs equate to faster bloomsday times
Yeah,
for
that'd be
Spokane
interesting.
residents. Because I know if it's icy and snowy out, I'm not going out.
No, but you would think it would make a correlation
I think
like
so.
that. I
I'll
think
get
that's
right
pretty
on
cool.
that.
Thank you for watching KXLY News at 6. Have a great night. We'll see you back here at 11. Time is fine. All right, guys. Oh, Tim, that's so nice.
I am going to play practice now.
Oh, Denise, good luck.
Oh,
with
good
it.
night.
Oh, good night, you
See you
guys.
later.